So your music, you know, what really sticks out to me is like the song length, right? Some of your songs don't go above a minute, like Ace
Yeah.
of Basic is 55 seconds, Wash Sheets
Yeah.
53 seconds. Are you taking song length into consideration? Like, are you thinking, okay, what can I do with 50 seconds? Or what can I do with 45 seconds? Are you thinking like that or what?
Okay. So I know we're moving on to music, but I'm gonna go back to video games real quick
All good.
because there's a
All good.
reason. There's a
Okay.
reason.
Okay.
Um, Beside the fact that I think that people's attention spans are, you know, especially when you're trying to promote something, you know, are relatively you have very limited amount of time. So I really, if I'm doing that, I'm not trying to plus you could that's a good amount of a video to have like on say like on an Instagram or something, I think. And then it makes shooting a visual for it that much easier too. But that's these are just these aren't why I do it. It's just bonuses, I guess. But going back to the video game thing, it's like these anthems that we would hear, especially in like 8-bit games and NES and Game Boy, like they were loops. The size of these things, the games were like so small, it couldn't fit that much sound. So these looped, you know, sounds had to we were gonna hear them over and over and over when we played these games, so they had to be dope. You know what I'm saying? So, but you take a melody like World 1-1, Super Mario Brothers, that shit is known worldwide. It's so catchy, like it's a loop. It can't even be that long, but like it's so good. So like my goal, I guess, was to if I was because truth be told, like you know what I'm saying, I don't know that much about music. I just do shit that sounds good to me, and so if I'm gonna be looping and literally looping, like which is fine, that's a whole thing. Looping's dope to me. Like if you could take fractions of a second and that was the whole thing. It was like, all right, it needs to if it's a 4 8 bar loop, let it be fresh for the time that it needs to be fresh. You're gonna nod your head or whatever, and that's it. It's done, and then we on to the next one. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, plus two. The other thing is like I don't. For me, I don't really look at each song as like this exists by itself. Like it exists as part of an EP. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that shit's meant to be listened to all at once, side A and then side B. Thought goes into that. Artists put thought into that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's how it's supposed to be listened to. And we put out the little teasers and shit and the little quote unquote singles. But to me, like when you listen to them back to back and everything, the brevity, the shortness of the songs lends itself to replayability. And it also lends itself to like now you're considering it in the context of the song that came before and the song that came after. Not just like this thing that you saw, oh yeah, I heard the new song and whatever. I don't like singles for that reason. You know what I'm saying? Unless the song is like epic and shit. It's like, I want to hear it in the context of the whole project. Like I want it to be strong enough by itself to where it piques your interest. Like, oh, what's this little track? Well, what else is there? What else is on the project besides one little 50-second song that I heard?